Alright, let's go to the Pirate Bay.
Time to sell my soul.
Hooray! What's all?
True.
So, last time on D&D, you guys left the big snowy area. Hooray!
Woo.
I'm actually struggling to remember now.
We did the pirate cave.
Yes. You are currently heading through the hidden passage, the secret tunnel under the mountain,
Secret tunnel!
where you guys were ambushed by goblins.
And a random lich appeared.
Don't know what you're talking about. That definitely didn't happen. Regulus got blown up a bit.
Yep.
And currently, you guys are still going through the secret tunnel.
Woo.
Yeah! Everything's fine. We only got blown up a little bit.
Yay.
Minor inconvenience.
Minor blowing up.
I am perfectly healthy.
Absolutely.
I am mostly healthy.
Did I miss off anything important?
No.
that
It's
I
mostly
can
on
take.
Oh yeah,
me.
Regulus almost died. Regulus went down, so.
Regulus is also not here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, he's grievously injured for this session. So,
He's lost his
Session
feet.
as we come back in, I believe you guys went. I've gone below deck down to rest for a little bit, while the captain and the crew kind of like carry on leading you through the tunnels. You guys left the open air and are back underground.
Yes.
So, most of you at least will find yourself down below under the ship.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
Have a dance party.
So, Oprix did speak with, Oliver
Yeah,
last,
eavesdropper.
the other day. Meanwhile, who was it? Luna did eavesdropping, but only caught, bits and pieces.
Don't know what you're talking about.
This is meta me. This isn't Oprix me. Oprix doesn't know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Right,
You
yes.
just got bored.
That's right. You guys made a deal with the captain, didn't you? For him to take you through
Yeah.
this tunnel.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
down the bottles even more.
And-
He also almost died.
Yep.
That's true. He
We-
did get
we
the
take-
crystal barrels.
Yeah, once we get the crystal off and dealt with, he'll take the ship and do
So
his own
who's
stuff.
grabbing the crystal?
Not
I mean,
those goes, not me.
I thought we were going to go to
Let
the
me-
Yeah,
magic
that's-
college, and they would send
That's
people
why
to
we're
take
in
it.
the secret tunnel, is because
Yes.
we're going to the magic area.
Yeah. Like, I don't think any of us is going to touch that crystal. That sounds insane.
I'd
Not
touch
without
it.
like some
Yeah,
sort of
Somali's not
protective-
going anywhere near that thing.
Yep.
Listen, we don't
I
need gloves.
shouldn't
We need
either.
a full radiation suit.
I'm also super
pretty.
psychic, so this is not good for me.
Yeah, we
just-
need like a lead-lined transportation option.
Yeah, we've just put a "Don't Dead Open Inside" sign on the door. No one's gonna go in there.
Fun fact, a lot of magic stops at like an inch of lead, so all magic is radiation.
Hmm.
That is accurate.
But yes, anyway,
Accurate statement.
And magic hurts the same as radiation.
After making sure everyone is medically treated, Oliver's probably spending some time with the local emotional support dog.
Yeah, turns out you found out the dog quite enjoys bits of bacon.
Yep.
That's so unhealthy for the dog. He's gonna end up a
Super
barrel on
unhealthy for the
stick
dog.
legs.
Hair on stick legs.
Yeah, I had a dog who was that fat. He was just a barrel-bodied dog. He's completely round on like thin ass stick legs.
The dog does look slightly fatter from when you began.
Hmm.
He's became more chubby.
Some
Yeah,
slight
we also
never
got
heard
a crap
of
ton of
before.
gold.
You did get quite a lot of gold.
Yep.
So, anything you particularly want to do in your little bit of downtime here?
Rest.
Maybe
We already did
use
that.
use my hand to my magic hand to help repair some of the boat.
Yeah, we
This
did a
is-
short rest.
Yeah, this is kind of like during your short rest. So
Oh,
it's like if you want to do anything in particular while the rest is going on, basically.
Continue to rest.
You probably can't fix the boat. You'd have to be something kind of light if you want the short rest.
Somali can make sandwiches for everyone.
I mean, she was good at making
Yes.
sandwiches before, so
Yes, blind
Someone
child.
sh-
Yes.
someone should supervise her at least.
I don't know what you're talking about. She's perfectly capable with a knife. I've seen her. Seen it.
Definitely an angel in the kitchen.
Excellent.
She'd help make the sandwich for the brothers.
Exactly.
But you don't want though.
Well then, Somali, if you'd like to make sandwiches, please feel free to roll survival.
All right.
Roll for sandwich making.
See your skills.
So yeah,
Perfect.
you think you've made an excellent, wonderful cheese and ham sandwich.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not cheese and ham.
What is
What
it?
is it?
You've probably got some some slices of apple or something that were left out on the sides. They
Oh.
sound pretty slimy. You thought that was probably some kind of ham. And you got a big lump of wood that you just shoved in there with them.
All right, I
What?
made your first sandwich. I was going to try my excellence.
It's got like Luna sleeping in her.
I will. I will.
Oh, God. Your faith in Somali is too much. Sometimes.
Oliver preemptively starts taking out his first aid kit.
Go ahead and eat it. Somali will hand it to you.
I'm not seeing any meat here.
Well, there should
Oh,
be
well.
ham.
Sorry,
I'll
I took
trust
the dog
that,
out.
and he'll take a bite.
Oh,
Break his teeth.
I actually have a bite attack, so
Constitution save?
yeah.
Oh,
I was expecting that to be a crit fail, not gonna lie.
I was hoping for it to be a quick
Delicious.
You bite into this sandwich, not properly looking at it. You don't realize there's a big chunk of wood in it. Fortunately, your teeth kind of sink down into it. They get stuck in the wood for a moment, and you're able to realize and back off from it. Or you can keep biting down if you want, but it's probably not a very good idea.
He'll take it out, open the sandwich to see what his teeth sunk into, remove the wood, and then eat the rest, and then put it back together and eat the rest.
Apple and splinter sandwich, delicious.
Oh,
Mm.
Yummy.
delicious. Does remind me of the cooking competition we did that one time in Wolfenstein.
Oh man,
Arguably much worse. So.
Note to self: get proficiency with cook's utensils as soon as possible.
Please. Somebody has to. Oh wait, no. Make Alberic's the person who cooks.
yes, the
Defy all expectations.
ex-assassin.
Yes, the ex-assassin. Hey,
So-
they're good at infiltrating places and pretending to be things they're not, so it would make sense. Just saying.
I mean, it's good enough. It's to die for, really, his food. Yeah. That's the joke I wanted to make. We can all go home now.
Yes, eating the sandwich.
Is Somali making sandwiches for any of the rest of them?
Uh,
Oprix
Somali
will
will,
offer to make.
unless-
Oprix will offer to make sandwiches.
yeah, you could help.
I'm not blind, so at least I have that advantage.
Yeah, you might want to
Time.
help Somali because Somali will absolutely continue trying to make
Oprix
sandwiches.
will help you by guiding you to the actual ingredients you need.
Yeah.
Okay. With that,
And
you don't
Somali,
have to,
I know you.
yeah, with that,
I-
you won't have to roll then.
I know you don't. I know you're trying to put something healthy, but let's leave out the piece of wood next
Let's
time.
leave out the wood chips, yes.
Okay, I thought it was cheese.
Who leaves slivers of wood around? This is so unprofessional.
How
Just
sanitary
picture-
is that kitchen if there's a piece of wood just sitting there?
Oprix has sanitized the area with.
Good.
I just picture Somali using a cheese grater on a piece of wood.
Oh no.
It's a tough piece of cheese.
Yeah. I think that
Man, the
cheese might have
music's
been a
pretty.
bit stale.
Yeah. Man, the music's going crazy right now.
This is high action sandwich making.
I mean, it sounds like sounds gothic to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a vampire is about to walk down the steps.
Well, you are in a deep underground cavern, surrounded by God knows what.
Blair,
gonna tap
I
into
heard that
things.
someone was making sandwiches. Got any blood sausages, Blair?
The trapdoor over here opens up.
Okay.
And out
The
comes a
captain
vampire.
comes down.
I
And he bites
got one
Eclipse.
Blah blah blah.
Oh my god.
No, so you all rested up, all right?
Yep, Regulus needs a while longer though.
Is there any trouble?
Not yet, but gonna be needed soon.
Alright, I'll come up.
He puts down a piece of paper on the table. I've dealt with most of the rest of the traps in the way, but I think they're coming up to the last one soon.
Alright, let's hope there aren't any intrusions from those goblins this time.
And if there are, things are gonna get more dangerous as he kind of has this fire lit in his eyes, a little bit angry.
Are any of you any good at swimming?
Uh,
I'm good at swimming.
Not particularly, but you know, if I have to, I'll probably survive.
To get out the entrance of the cave, according to this at least, and he like ruffles the papers. It looks like there's an underwater cavern. Someone's got to swim through it. Flip a switch on the other side that'll open up the door.
Yeah, I got this.
Who makes these things?
Shitty pirates.
Pirates.
Don't want navies coming through, I guess.
I mean, do you
so
want your-
inconvenient for entrance?
Exactly. That's exactly the point.
Yes,
To
I know
be
that's the point. However, it's inconvenient to the people who are supposed to enter too. How do they not get? Anyway, just we'll have, I guess, Eclipse swim through. He looks like he can hold his breath pretty long.
I mean, I could hold my breath pretty long, but I haven't swum in who knows how long.
Well,
Swum.
according to this thing, it doesn't actually say how long the tunnel is or even what's on the other side. Supposedly there's an air pocket with some kind of cave on the back end, but don't know how far in.
Goody.
Also, there may be more traps and the like in there. It may be better for all of you to go, at least more than one.
Mm. So this is your way of saying all of you should go.
Hint, hint, GM wink.
Okay.
All
Alright.
I've got a. We're not taking the blind child underwater.
Yes, we are. Why wouldn't we?
She can't see. How's she going to know which way to go underwater where her senses are dulled?
Can't see
Just
above
put a
water,
rope
either.
around. Just put a rope around her, and we'll drag her along.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea for all of us to connect by ropes so none of us gets lost.
It's just a bloody terrible idea.
We've had worse
Oprix is rubbing
ideas.
his temples like, oh my god, we're all gonna die here.
Yep.
You don't have to join the rope chain.
We're all going, and we'll join the stinking chain. It's the safest bet, but I still don't have a good feeling about this.
I'd offer to go myself, but it kind of rubs his arrow wounds.
The ship needs you to be captain, so it makes sense to stay here.
One of you should probably go wake your friend. We're almost there.
Yep.
Maybe leave the one who got badly injured to sleep. You know.
Yeah. If there's any sharks and there's someone bleeding in the water, then
Sharks? That would be great to bring back. Got a lot of meat on them. Very gamey though.
No. Look, I'll wake up Luna. You guys get ready.
Okay.
I'm just gonna knock on the door. Luna,
Jesus,
Wake
what's
up!
on?
You can hear loud snoring.
all right, go in there and he'll try and shake you awake. Not gently though. Luna,
Hmm?
we're going for a swim. Get up.
Fine. I'm coming.
All right, get on top deck then.
As you guys go up onto the top deck, the ship kind of like slows down and comes to a halt. You guys are in a large underwater cavern. You can't actually see the walls. It's too dark. You can only see a short way around the ship. But you can certainly tell from the echoing and the fact that from now on you can't see any far blackness that looks like it's a way through. It looks like you're in a dead end at the moment.
Alright, well, Oprix is going to cast light on his staff so they can see when they're underwater, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Eclipse is tying the rope to Somali.
Yep.
Wow, it's almost like you knew Oprix was going to be the one to see things.
I can also see.
Except
I need your light.
I do need to fix your light distance though.
Yeah.
Light is
20 feet bright, 20 feet dimmed for the light spell.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, it's well, I mean, it's technically it's a circle, but because I'm facing forward, I understand that that's what you're trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, I can just do this. That's cool. Hey.
Yeah, it is actually still emitting light in a circle. Like Oliver behind you can see behind you.
Good,
Yeah,
cool.
I cannot see behind me on my screen though, so I'll take your word for it.
you on my screen, or
You can see behind. Well, yeah, no. If you moved your finger around like that,
Yeah.
you'd be able to see.
How do I? Oh yeah, there we go.
yeah, like that.
Pin.
All right,
Sound like
everybody,
a
stay
sauna.
close
Mm-hmm.
before we go into water.
Either way,
Yeah.
I'll tell this to the rest of you guys. Obviously, since Somali already knows this. On
Yep.
Somali's screen, Somali can only see 5 feet, and it's very green for her.
Nice.
Yep. I can't see very well or very much, which is kind of in character. So you'll have to like tell me which way to go.
Yep.
Forward,
we
Somali.
got the rope attached to all of us, I think.
Yep. Yep.
Right, incidentally, you guys, I assume, got off the ship, got into the water. Anything any of you
Yep.
wanted to do before that?
Do you have
Uh,
any water breathing?
No, that's like a 3rd level spell, I think. So, not yet for me.
Oprix is gonna keep his spell book and stuff wrapped up in something to make it super
Yeah.
dry.
Maybe do a
Actually,
quick
he doesn't have a
ritual.
spell book. What am I talking about? I'm
Yeah.
a sorcerer. I don't need
You're
a
a
spell
sorcerer.
book.
You're crazy.
So, anything else?
Mm,
I maybe do a quick ritual cast detect magic for me while we were getting ready up there.
Sure. What's the range of detect magic?
Detect
30
magic.
feet.
30 feet, yeah.
Most things are 30 feet.
The only magical things you sense are the magical items you guys are carrying.
Yeah, it will last for 10 minutes, though, unless I lose concentration.
Okay.
Oh yes. I also remove my ring of water walking and put it on a string
Hey!
Good.
and put it around my neck,
Mhm.
around his neck.
Good, then you don't crash into the water. Again.
That's what Dart was looking for.
was waiting.
That is what I was looking for.
Well,
So yes.
when we're all ready, I'll move ahead.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are we meant to have an aerial light, like ahead of us?
Nope, the light is currently being carried by Operix.
Oh, you
Okay.
guys need
Yep.
a light to see?
Yeah, we do.
Somali can't see. Light
That's
makes no
noble.
difference.
Yeah, that's a bit insensitive, Luna. Don't make one of the blind child.
Make
Yeah.
fun of everyone.
I can see a cone like this
Yeah.
ahead of me.
And Operix, before we go under, I imagine we won't be able to talk underwater, so we'll be relying on you for communication.
Also, I don't
That's
see.
fine. Just signal me
lights.
whenever you need to speak.
Uh-huh.
Or tug on the rope.
Also,
or something.
Also, I don't see light on the Offrix. All I see is a cone from me.
Yeah, that cone is from Oprix's light. That's what's giving you that vision.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the reason you can see underwater.
Uh-huh.
It's following me, so I don't think it's me or him.
So let me move you forward up there so you can't see a damn thing.
Oh, okay.
So if you're
Never
not near
mind.
Oprix, you won't be able to see anything.
Yeah, let me
Yes.
compare and contrast. Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I see. Never mind.
Mhm.
Never mind.
So Oprix will lead the way. His rope. I guess he's gonna be the first one on the rope chain. So just tug on his rope if you need to speak to him, and he'll connect his mind to you.
Also, I'll remind you, in case you need it for whatever reason,
Oh no.
movement in water is 15 feet per round.
Alright.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Might
you
be
get half
impo-
speed.
might be-
I wonder why we're getting this
Might
information.
be important while you're not, swimming through an underwater cave with no air.
I wonder how we keep hold of our breath.
Holding your breath. I mean,
think you can
Constitution
hold
is
it.
generally, holding your breath is, I think, something involving your Constitution. I don't remember exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But...
The creature can
Yes.
hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its Constitution modifier, minimum of 30 seconds.
We've also got the bag of holding, which contains 10 minutes of air, so we could
Yeah.
breath in that if we need to.
I'm just sticking my head in it.
You could
Yeah,
just
so-
wear it as a
Operix.
helmet.
If
God.
Offrix
You won't be
is
able-
choosing,
Then I just turn into Somali. We'll be
Yeah,
upset.
well, you
Operix-
could stick it on Somali's head. She wouldn't care.
if Offrix is choosing to be the head of the pack, Eclipse will be behind him and will ray in action to pull him back if anything hostile is coming towards us.
Alright.
Pretty sure I'm the person who can see the furthest.
Yeah, and no one trusts you. Not any
It's not
more
that
than
we don't. It's not that we don't trust her. It's that we know that if we let her talk to people, we're gonna get kicked out.
She
of
gets
the-
kicked
that's all.
out. She has not gotten other people kicked out of places.
You have gotten
Yeah,
us
we're-
kicked out of the.
When?
Yeah.
inn.
No, you've gotten us kicked out of places with the Magic Man.
That's no. Yes, I did do that. However, you got us kicked out of the inn when we first arrived in town.
I
'cause of
did
your
one
magic
spell.
using.
One spell
So-
too many, but let's go.
Alright.
Discriminated.
They were discriminating dwarves.
Yeah, like these also like big reef things. I assume are they like reaching up to the top, so we'll have to go around, or could we go over them?
Those are underwater. You can swim over them.
Cool.
I mean, they reach pretty close to the surface, but they're not breaching
Anyway,
the surface.
how we go?
Alright, so let's go.
Alright. Take one last breath of air, then go in.
Yep.
I'm just trying to stay close.
Yeah.
Well,
Very dope.
Somalia does have a rope on her, so she should be dragged behind.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, but me, the player, is trying to stay close because I can't see more than 5 feet away.
Luna Luna tugs on the wall and points to the right. Says to go that way.
Alright.
Let me just
She
turn
just
my
sees a
token.
wall.
Oprix is actually going to connect to Luna because she's the one that can see in the dark. You can talk to me through here if you need to. That's what he says.
Luna's pretty much thinking to the right she doesn't see a wall, but and to the left there's a little cavern, a little bit of that's open.
Offrix pulls up his own private chat.
Pretty much, yeah.
So we probably have to go in the little opening.
Green is.
So
Try not to go too fast so we don't get lost.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm alone.
Come on.
We'll go too far away.
Okay, I got everyone again.
okay, we went the wrong way. I think.
This is the anxiety inducing.
Hope you don't have thalassophobia.
Luna thinks to herself
I
that
don't
we should have went
see
for the little
anything
opening
over there.
area instead. Try and tell you that we went the wrong way.
We
Alright.
go back and get air.
Yeah, we could go for
Let's go back and get air.
I mean, are you guys
Yeah.
swimming underwater right now, or are you just swimming on the
Yeah.
surface?
Oh,
Are
this
we
is
in
on
the
the
surface?
surface?
And
Is
that
all
means
on
the
the surface?
surface.
Yeah,
now.
surface for sure to start with.
You can't
And
really-
just like occasionally dip below to take a look around.
Yeah,
Not going underwater till we have to.
exactly. Alright, yeah, I see the
Here's
cave.
the-
Yeah, that little thing.
Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna have to go
I'll
underwater now.
occasionally do sonar for Somali just to know where our tokens are rope-wise. I mean,
Cool. I'm good.
wait, this is underwater, I
So
assume.
yes, this is below the surface. You see an entrance to a small, and it is small, like one at a time going through there. Small.
Luckily, we
underwater
have the
tunnel.
rope.
Who's going first?
Who's
Probably
in
the
front of
The
rope?
person with the light, probably. Unless you want Luna to go first, because she could see.
Fuck no. If anything comes at Luna, she's down.
Fair enough, I suppose.
You'd also go
I mean,
down.
I'll let you guys decide it now. What order are you guys tied in?
I think
like
it
I
should-
said, Eclipse is behind Offrix in case he needs to pull him back if a fight happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll
it
be in the
probably should-
middle, I guess, because
We
I'm the
probably
healer.
should go Oprix, Eclipse, and then Luna because she can still see.
Mhm.
So if people start dragging behind, she can still get them.
Yeah, so it's I'll go in back, I guess. We're not
Alright.
putting the blind
And then
child in
some
back.
Molly goes to second to last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Luna and Oliver are my buddies. I will make sure I'm around your token.
Oliver will keep a hand on Somali for emotional support.
Alright, one last big gulp of air before we go down.
Mhm.
Now let's play. Everyone hold their breath until we actually get to the end.
Oh god.
I do got my detect magic going still, if there's anything that pops up that's funky.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Into
go.
the
All right.
hole.
Oliver,
Into the hole.
Oliver,
Yes.
you detect some form of magic coming from your right. somewhere over here.
Hmm. Oliver's gonna try and tug on the rope, looking at Ophrix.
Somali will send the tug down the chain.
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
Obrix will connect
Telephone.
to Oliver.
There's something magical beyond the wall to our right. Would I be able to try and focus and determine what pool of magic it is from?
Yes. At least
Alright.
that's how it normally should be.
Hmm.
This is
Hmm.
magic feels weird, Oliver.
Oh.
You're not quite sure what kind of magic it is. You've never actually felt magic like this before, not that you recognize.
Yeah.
Stranger danger magic.
Whatever it is, it's not from any standard school of magic. Be careful. I have a bad feeling about whatever that is.
Well,
Mm.
that's concerning for sure.
Yeah. Relay that to the others if you can.
I mean,
I
I
will.
don't think we're down.
Yeah, no.
We're not in the
We
cave yet.
sensed this before we went to the cave, so.
Yeah, like it's somewhere around here. It's close.
Mm. Do we want to go look at it
Yes.
before we go into the spooky cave?
Right, it's in the spooky
We
cave.
can't. There's a wall to right. It's beyond that. So
Oh,
Sounds
Well,
like it's
not
in our
everything-
way, so
Not everything is as it seems.
Mhm.
All the time. Obrix will try to kind of.
Punch the.
He knows that illusions exist, so he's gonna try to look through the wall.
Sure, make an investigation.
I'll investigate too. Or maybe we can do a funny help roll because I have big investigation.
Yeah, Obrix will, after saying this, point to Oliver. He knows Oliver's better at looking for things than he is,
Yep.
with all the time they've spent together,
Mhm.
and will tell him what to look for when it comes to illusions. They usually look like maybe repetitive texture, or if they look too close, too similar to something nearby, and that's what he's using for his help
Mhm.
portion of it.
Alright, investigate with advantage, I assume. So,
Bum, ba-dum.
25.
25.
Oliver, you think if there was not any parts of the wall were illusionary, your detect magic would probably pick that up.
Yeah.
And looking at it, nothing else particularly stands out to you. I mean, it's hard to see in the dark and the water.
Mhm.
You at least don't think any of the wall is illusionary. If there's a secret passage here, you can't see it.
Yeah. Seems normal, so let's get back into formation and
Alright.
go
It might
one more
just be
breath.
beyond here then. Alright. He's gonna hyperventilate a little bit, because that's how what. In real life, that's what helps you get hold your breath for longer.
Mhm.
And then he's gonna dive down and start swimming.
Okay.
Here we go.
we're going
What is
down.
that?
Are you going at a careful pace, or are you like trying to rush your way through?
Careful.
Careful.
Okay.
It's a
Maybe
tight.
probably like a
squeeze.
medium pace, because we're running
Yeah.
on finite air.
We are.
True, but it's also a tight squeeze and
Looking
all the
around
schools of the battle
for-
sitting in the cave.
Yeah. Looking
the right.
around for air bubbles above us after we get into the larger area.
Oliver move.
Okay.
That's where some Ollie should be.
You don't see any.
Oh, keep swimming till we do.
Just keep swimming.
Give me a perception roll, lunar and eclipse.
Ah, yes, perceptions.
16.
15.
Out of the corner of your eye, as you moved out into the cave, both of you noticed some kind of movement come over here. It was like a flick in the water. It was dark and fast, whatever it was.
Did my detect magic detect anything moving, perchance?
Yep, that magic source, whatever it was, it has moved.
Hmm.
Luna's going to tug on the rope
Well,
to one.
yeah, Eclipse will pull at the rope at Alfrix and point to him where he saw something.
Yeah. You probably see Oliver looking in that direction, too.
Okay.
As you look
so-
out that way, Oliver,
Mhm.
the wall of the cave begins to ripple.
Hmm.
See, Mimic?
And a shark launches out of the wall.
I can see the
directly
shark!
at you.
What was that
Oh.
about a shark?
Oh,
I
hello
missed?
there.
It comes out of the wall directly for you.
It's
Uh-oh.
like, what?
Big sea mimic.
It can phase through
So,
walls, I guess.
Either
Go,
the wall is an illusion, or the shark can travel through walls.
Also, it could be holding a jet as one of the purple crystals.
There's a miss.
Attempts to bite you. And misses. Snapping at you.
Oh.
Would everybody
No.
like to roll initiative?
No,
Sure.
We wouldn't like to, but we will.
don't worry. Can we just say we win? Put on soft.
Man. Alright, I think you've accomplished your objective. It is hard to see.
Excellent.
Where's my initiative? Am I selected?
Somali has no clue that the shark just appears right in front of her.
I
Probably
mean,
heard
she
it.
can hear the.
You probably hear Oliver yell as well.
Yeah.
And
It's not like
Oliver-
sound doesn't travel underwater, it just travels 4 times as fast.
Mhm.
Right. Time for a change of music.
Dun 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 dun, Sharknado.
D&D underwater battle music.
Yay.
Wow, the shark rolled low on the initiative.
It did. Oliver,
Heck, shark.
as this thing comes straight at you, trying to bite you, you react fast. What do you want to do?
Would electric spells work underwater? Would it be like they're more
Um.
effective, or would they be backfire potential?
Ooh, give me an Arcana roll.
Alright. Luna's
What?
small
I didn't-
rating for some reason.
I did not click on anything there.
Apparently you did.
Normal.
Apparently I did, but I did not.
23.
It's probably a risky idea. It would probably be effective against them, but it might also be effective against you.
I do have my rubber gloves if that does anything.
Funnily enough, probably not enough protection.
There.
Funnily enough, you're underwater, and electricity travels well through water.
Yep.
You're probably being shot.
As do explosions.
Explosion!
My 2 main attacks are an explosion or an electric shock, so this is cool.
Oh, it's
Just keep moving. Just keep swimming.
Just keep
pushing his
swimming.
nose.
Women.
If you have to do,
You can pass up
this is Menelaus,
Somalia.
I can't say anymore.
You
Yeah.
can pass up Somali if you need to.
Yeah, I can disengage and just paddle away.
Okay.
You got 15 feet of movement. Use it well.
So I guess up to here, maybe. Right by a cliff.
Okay, go for it.
There we go. And that's all I can do for now, but I have a few more healing words if anyone needs them, so I'll hold on to those if one of you gets grievously injured next round. That's all I can really do for now.
Okay, Oprix.
Okay, Alprix is going to telepathically call to Luna. There are 2 paths, one to the north and one to the east. Which one should we take? And while doing that, he's
Actually,
going.
there's 3 paths.
He doesn't see the other one, so.
There's one to the left, one to the right, and one above us.
The left one doesn't seem like it's gonna lead anywhere, but.
She mentions it.
Which one then? Still in the head, and
She
then
says
it's going
right.
to. He's going to utter a word as he's moving, and he's going to cast Frostbite at the shark.
You probably can't see it from there.
It's in the
Oh,
wall.
I mean,
move.
the
If
biggest.
you're from, it is like only just sticking out of the wall, and it is sticking out there where Oliver was.
the biggest problem
Oh, he
about
gets-
casting spells is it verbal? Because if it's verbal and you can't talk underwater, you can't do it.
That is a very good point.
Well,
Silence is a mage killer.
Well, he could technically talk underwater, just not very much, and not exactly
Yeah,
understandable. But
As the way the rules are written, you have to speak clearly and basically you can't be hindered when you're casting spells.
that's dumb.
well, that means
Makes
me.
perfect sense.
Because I'm an alchemist, all my spells are somatic and material, thankfully.
In that case, I'm going to use a bonus action to telekinetically shove the shark back into the wall.
Okay.
Fuck you, shark. That's still. I think they need to make a strength saving throw.
Sure.
It unfortunately passes.
A very strong
But-
shark.
Oprix is just gonna have to trust his instinct. I think it was. Yeah, he was right there. So he's going to use his action to dash over here. Because air is still a limited factor. And he's gonna kind of, he's still within range of even Somali for seeing things. So he's gonna look back and gesture to everyone to follow. That's his turn, because I can't do any spells because they're almost all vocal. Actually, they're all
What?
vocal except for Mage Hand.
Like I said, silence is a mage killer.
Okay. Luna.
She dashes. That's her go.
Okay.
Because she wants to. She can only. She can't speak underwater.
He actually gets an opportunity attack against you then.
Well, I thought she was against
Unless you
at the
disengage.
bottom and was pushed back.
You're
I wasn't
still
pushed
within
back.
his range.
Go on.
Do you
Also,
still
he
want to do
wasn't
that?
pushed back because he succeeded.
Okay. 24.
Nope, definitely doesn't hit.
Excuse me.
Fucking Christ!
God!
So
oh my
anyway-
God!
A dangerous
Luna's
roll.
dead.
Dead?
I
She's
hope
down.
he knows
She's
a good
taken 27
dentist.
damage. She only has 20, so she's definitely injured.
Alright,
so
you'd
Luna
still
goes
be by
down.
Somali, right?
Well, I had a nice time playing Luna.
no.
What was that, Somali?
She'd still be by Somali then.
Yes.
At least somebody doesn't have to witness.
Put her
it.
head in the bag of holding so she doesn't take drowning damage.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Who has the bag of holding?
Luna.
Luna had it.
Luna.
Luna.
Okay.
Alright. I think that's Eclipse now.
It is close.
I don't think Eclipse really pays attention to the bag of holding, so
It's in the bag.
he's just going to pull Luna behind him. Kind of toss her back.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright,
You can do
I
that as a
guess-
bonus action.
Oh.
somebody better put that bag of holding over her head.
Oh.
And we'll pull at Somali to try to drag her along with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
That won't provoke opportunity attacks by the book, at least, because it's not movement that they chose to do. But
Alright.
it's still up to Dark.
You could make an athletics roll to see whether you can pull them.
Alright. I have faith in my athletics.
I don't.
Well, Luna, you're dead, so you don't matter.
True.
So yeah, you like move backwards a little bit, kind of like pull the rope a little bit. You manage to get them moving slightly away. It's only a little bit, but you moves them a bit.
What was it here?
You move from roll them over that way, was it?
Yeah, moving them here.
Okay. Then yeah, they will go like that basically.
Am I still near the shark?
Yes.
Yep. I'm sorry. I hope that did a lot more than what I expected.
Unfortunately, like putting two people on a rope underwater, not the easiest thing to do.
Oh no, it's fair. It's fair. I just had high hopes.
You're not a fisherman anymore.
Somali, what would you like to do?
If the shark's still near me, I think weapons other than what was the deal with weapons underwater? The yo-yo probably wouldn't work as well.
Pierce weapons typically work better. Ranged weapons do not. Like short swords, tridents, spears, those all typically work. But like long swords and stuff have disadvantage.
I see.
Essentially anything that isn't a piercing weapon.
Fair enough. I guess I'll disengage and try to follow. Like Somali will grab onto the rope and pull herself along.
Okay.
Can someone lead me that way?
Was it disengage?
Yeah. Is it this way?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's about as much as I can move per turn.
You just gotta get this thing out of the wall where we can actually do stuff.
Alright.
Okay, anything else?
Can I bonus action stick Luna's bag of holding over her head?
Sure.
I will do that because I did sense that her rope was a little limp.
Okay. You like reach over, like quickly uncuff it from probably like say we've probably got like a clip on it. You can like quickly undo,
Yeah.
and then just shove it over her head. She does have a hat on. Do you want to like push that aside or something?
Can the hat not just bend and fit in?
I think money hat. I mean it can, but just makes it a little awkward.
She does have a flower in her hat. Like a ice crystallized flower.
Okay.
So
Well, Somali will take off the hat and put her on her bed. But Somali will hold on to the hat because she knows the hat's precious to Luna.
Okay. As it begins to emerge properly from the wall, you can see this. Oliver can. All of
I do
you.
have-
I think all of you can see
Yeah.
this from Somali.
Yeah.
and Luna, because she's down.
Yes, you can do that. Can't remember what combination this.
I believe in you guys.
It begins to emerge slowly, making its way around. It begins to swim in a circle. Its eyes are glowing a deep purple.
Oh god, of
But
course.
again,
Fucking knew it.
Why'd this always happen to us?
I mean, this is only the second time, but yes.
Another crystal for Luna.
technically third if you include the big one.
So let's just measure how far it's moving.
Right, it is the third because the pirates also had one, so
You can do it.
No worries.
Okay. It swims around to here, and it is going for a glitch.
oof, big damage time.
Goes in and tries to bite your glitch.
Yeah, 27 will hit. Jesus
Gee.
Christ.
We're gonna die here.
And it
Nice
has
knowing you all.
multi-attack.
No.
Yeah, we're dead. It's game over.
Good put. You know what? I was trying to play with you guys.
It's fun playing, guys.
Eclipse is now down.
That's 40,
So-
49 damage.
That is in fact me down.
How much
Okay,
over did it
okay.
do?
I think that's exactly your HP, isn't it?
46. So it went 3 over.
Okay.
We're gonna
Oliver,
die.
What would
You
you
gotta
do?
get out of here.
We should have went in the water.
Yeah, when he said this is gonna be a short session, you should have
He
told
meant
us.
a
this is what you
TPK.
meant. Yeah.
I told you guys I had a terrible feeling about this.
Yeah. This is not
I
good.
Ultra.
Yeah.
Oprix, please use your Ultra Instinct.
I see why it's not holding a session next
I don't
week
know
now,
if my Ultra Instinct can
that's
do
why
anything
next
about
week
this.
There's no session too.
because we're
Yeah.
trying to make new characters.
Boy.
Just send you a message, folks.
Uh-oh.
This is going awfully. Holly, stop whining.
Give it a moment, babe.
But what if we're meant to die here? If someone comes saves us, like it's a meant thing to happen.
I might have a big brain maneuver next turn.
I disagree.
It's your turn now,
Yeah.
Oliver.
If I didn't spend the time trying to move you guys, I could have raised and eaten those hits.
Okay,
Oh, man.
first of all, let me reread this trait I haven't got to use yet. Da-da-da. Alright, so I got-
Die.
Would I be able to take out a ration, try and soak in a bit of the blood coming from my 2 downed allies and try and use that as a distraction for
You can
this
certainly,
very hungry shark?
you can certainly try.
Yeah, and if I could do that, there is one thing I'd like to add to it. A little bit of spice, if you will.
She's
Okay.
sticking
We're gonna spike it
dynamite.
with this. Explosive. Basically, if it eats it, it does crit damage if it fails a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, Oliver.
It's technically only for liquids, but we're in liquids, so I feel like that might be a workaround.
Hmm.
And it would be cool, but I have a few
Okay,
backup plans.
okay.
So my hope is to toss it to get it off our backs for a second, and it will have a very spicy dinner.
Yeah, you can do that. There's probably like a liquid component to the rations anyway. You like mix it in with the bloods.
I mean, yeah, you gotta drink in order to survive, so.
Yeah. A big juicy piece of steak with some liquidy, good bloody goodness.
Where are you getting these good rations at? Damn!
Dang.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to toss it like somewhere over here if I can.
Wait, you said as a alchemist you're always somatic?
Yeah, I'm somatic in material.
Then use your bonus action to use healing word since
Yeah,
It doesn't
that was
count.
my plan. Since
Alright.
I'm just doing this first. Just big juicy piece of steak here. Delicious.
And don't revive the wrong person. So don't revive Luna, because she will not help in any way in this fight.
Luna's got the bag of holding. She could blast maybe, so let's healing word eclipse. We've got 3 spell slots of first level left.
Okay.
Da-da-da. First level. 5 HP for eclipse.
Eclipse, you wake up.
Oliver's hanging on to you, looking absolutely terrified.
Someone's drawn a little snake.
Harvey.
Oh, it's Luna Snake. Probably.
The steak. Someone's drawn a little steak.
Oh, the
Yeah,
stage.
that was me. Just to kind of give a visual on where it might be.
Indeed. Okay. So, anything else?
That's all I can do. So just gotta brace.
Alright.
Obrix is gonna use his bonus action to force pull Luna closer to us.
Oh, the ball.
And because she's unconscious, I don't think she can make a save.
She definitely can't.
And then is going to use his action to dodge. And
You know, we moved like 1 square back to be safe last time. I forgot I still had my movement.
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm gonna move 15 feet that way. Hold on. I think everyone should still be in the light.
Okay. Luna, 2 GM, deck saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is how you do it to GM, so...
Can you do 1 test roll to GM just to make sure it works? Because we have a habit of not
Sure.
doing it to GM.
Yeah.
The Constitution save. Did everyone see that or no?
That was not to GM.
Okay.
That was not 2 GM, but
What about this?
Yes,
Didn't see that.
is 2 GM.
This to GM.
Do you have it enabled on the sheet? Hold on. It needs to be done in the
Oh, just needs to be done in a sentence.
Here,
I got mine enabled.
just toggle, there you go. Toggle it.
Don't know what you toggle it at.
Next to the where advantage.
Ah,
is
2 GM,
advantage.
yeah. Okay.
I don't know why that is not my default, to be honest.
Ah! Lovely.
that
I
was
assume
loud.
that
Yeah, I
sounded
might
like a
focus
nat 1.
No, you don't.
For future things, try not
Yeah.
to do stuff like that.
Oops.
Well, okay, that is 1 roll.
It might just be Luna's time to die. That's all I'm gonna say there.
Okay.
And kind of confusing. If I just move, Shark will get me with opportunity attack. So I'm just going to disengage to. Wait.
Silver looks betrayed as you swim away.
I mean, are we standing where we are, or
Or are we
I thought
standing?
we
I
were-
thought we
I
were
thought-
running.
Yeah, I thought we were running. What's happening here?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that bit. So
As you move
So-
away, you kind of like pull Luna along with you.
yeah, I still have 2 more movements. So can I? I
I
didn't realize-
disengage and I'm moving. I'm trying to pull the rest as my bonus action. Can I do that?
You kind of like pull along with you as you move anyway.
Mm.
I think it would probably take your action to try and like pull them properly.
I'll stay where I am then.
Okay. Anything else? No?
From me? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Somebody.
So the smell of blood in the water triggers something in Somali.
Oh,
You see her double over briefly, and then something changes. Her form changes. Maybe you can't see it so well underwater, but she twitches and jerks violently, and all of a sudden, let me see if I can pull it on. Yeah, there it is.
I see.
She's
Yeah.
a snake.
Yeah, she's a snake. Can you give vision to my other token?
Yes. One
Thank you,
moment.
Dart. Also put it. What was Somali is now a giant snake monster. Well, that's a lot of vision. Did you mean to give me that much?
I did. Somebody, you can see.
Okay. Okay. Somali hisses. Visually, you guys can even hear that. And let's play into it with a couple of predatory strikes, I suppose. How many do I get? These do I get? I think I get 2. Need to read this. Strength saving throws. Predatory strikes. Okay. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna grab Luna and Oliver, disengage, and start swimming away.
Okay.
Mhm.
You can do
And
that.
I'm gonna I'm basically going to throw them into the tiny cave behind me.
Sure.
Can you not fit through
Actu-
the tiny cave now?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean,
Um,
you're
So Molly is now the wall.
Yeah. Savali basically threw you two into the cave behind. So,
I mean, you're
it,
basically a Naga, so in theory, you should be able to get through.
theory. But you guys probably want to move further along. Also, I didn't move out of its range, so I don't need to disengage actually. So I will actually slash at it then.
Okay.
1, 2 of those.
Make it.
Oh,
Okay. Weird. Just disregard the lightning damage, only take the slashing. Forgot to take off the right of the swarm.
The shark. You begin to rip into it. The rest of you just watch as this giant snake that you think used to be Somali
mhm.
just suddenly starts ripping this shark apart. Whoosh, whoosh. Blood dripping down as it rips into the shark. Terrible. Okay. The shark. I'm gonna roll for it.
Does it go for the snake or does it go for the snake?
Now
Indeed,
the
snake
shark.
or the snake.
Snake or
The shark
snake?
transforms.
It turns into a buff man shark.
Yeah. The shark also transforms.
And then they wrestle.
It's going for the snake. So, it dives away from you, Somali. Incidentally, it's been like halfway into a pillar this entire time.
Yeah, well, it gets opportunity attacked for sure.
It
Unless
does.
it.
Mhm.
So probably another one of these.
And hits.
Watch.
And it just swallows up the steak in one bite.
Okay,
It's swimming
please.
back around.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw because I spiked it.
You spiked the snake.
No, the snake, but
Okay,
you have to
passes.
That snake.
Does anything happen if it passes?
I don't think so. Wait, let me read.
Doesn't look like it. But it certainly distracted it for a turn.
Yep. Good.
Oliver, what would you like to do?
Alright,
Actually,
Let's,
Oliver, what's your constitution modifier?
my constitution is +4.
Okay, you're fine. Carry on. What do you want to do?
Let's, healing word Luna real quick. First and foremost. Da-da-da. Level 1. 6 healing for Luna.
Luna, you wake up, your eyes open. In front of you is the back of a giant fuck-off snake.
Well, no, that's where you're wrong.
Actually,
my
in front of her is the inside of the bag.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you're right. You have the bag over your head.
Yeah.
yeah, you get the bag.
Yeah, Oliver will try and like pull it off and quickly shut it, just to make sure it's a little water gets inside.
Well, if you're just sucking all the water. Drown the shark.
Yeah, I'll hang on to the bag of holding for now, I guess.
You should probably give it to Oprix, because he went down probably very low in there.
Yeah, I'll pass it to Oprix real quick.
I mean,
Oprix now has the bag, I guess.
take a breath.
Okay, my constitution's pretty good. It's the same as yours, I think, Luna.
What is it?
Well, no, my constitution is like 12.
Oh, yeah, my constitution's a 15.
Oh, that's nice.
So you have plus.
Yeah.
A plus
And then
eight.
my constitution's 14.
Okay.
Alright.
Then you're okay for this round as well.
Yeah. Let's start swimming away, I guess.
Yes, keep swimming.
Just
All right.
keep swimming.
Considering everything that is going on, he now sees a giant snake battling a giant shark. So Oprix is
Out of there.
out of there. He's gonna sprint basically 30 feet, or as far as he can go, while it'll be
As everyone leaves Somali.
Yep.
What can we do? Drown to death?
Exactly.
That's sponsored.
Debate.
And I am left
No
in the
thanks.
darkness. Fun.
You knew where we were going. It's fine. There's still light-ish.
Anything
Just until
else?
she retransforms and can't see.
That's it for me.
Okay. It is going to take a legendary action.
Gosh.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Wait, I'm still here.
It
Oh,
appears into the wall.
you guys have fun.
Okay, we're gonna die.
Luna, your turn.
Luna makes a decision to disappear into the wall to move up here.
Do
To move here.
can I detect it with my detect magic since that's still going, or?
Actually, she can move 5 more feet, so here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that concentration, by the way?
It is concentration, but I have yet to take damage.
Okay. Would it have been within the last 10 minutes yet?
I have like 5 minutes of air, so the
It
last 10 minutes.
It is in the water, in the wall, right next to you, Oliver.
Shit.
Here we go again.
Okay,
That's my
anything else,
turn, right?
Luna?
No.
Okay. Eclipse.
Is Molly after me?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, your thing's been wiped off, hasn't it?
Yeah, I probably should have moved it into a wall somewhere. Sorry.
He's
It-
going to
it was
pull on the line to see where Somali is, if that's even still attached to her.
Should be.
She kind of like
might not
grew quite a bit. It might have actually snapped when you transformed.
Fair enough.
Shit. He wants to stay with Somali, but because the light's gone, he doesn't know where she is anymore.
Yep.
It's still attached to Luna.
No.
I mean, forget Luna. Somali's the only one that matters.
So, I mean, it does go rigid from where you are, Eclipse, because it's like now you lean towards Luna.
Yeah.
He'll go where the light is. I don't know where to go because everything is dark, so
Go
just gonna-
right 2 squares.
Yeah, right. Squares.
Okay.
And start. Can you guide Eclipse to where he needs to be?
Yeah, are you going like this way?
I mean, yeah, he's going with the party.
Okay.
So I guess that was one of my movements.
Where are you? You're there, right?
Yeah.
Right there. So you can get to the
I will dash, so I will dash and double move. And we'll end my turn.
As you pass Oliver, you probably see him staring at the wall in horror.
Which wall?
Whichever wall the shark was in with the tech magic, so it's like right next to me right now.
next to you.
Yep.
I guess I couldn't just scoop him as he swims along.
I would agree. Could you grab me per chance or not?
No,
No,
I think that's
I-
kind of an action to do that.
Fair.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. So,
Fair. I don't either.
so I'll end my turn now.
Yeah.
Samadhi?
Okay. Can I fit into this tiny crevice?
You can. I mean, I know the token's that big, but you're not quite as big as like taking all that space.
Fair enough. You're
It's
right.
kind of like
Thank-
the area you're occupying.
I mean, it's like how none of us are 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're only
presume
really large because you're a snake and super long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I can get about there.
Yeah.
Oliver, you see a giant snake appear down the tunnel. Slightly
Oh,
more
God,
horror.
there's 2 of them.
I think Oliver
And
was,
then I'm gonna ready an action to attack the shark whenever it reappears.
I think Oliver was there when he was when he transformed.
Yeah,
That
I
doesn't
saw
mean he
Smalley
wasn't
transform, but he's still horrified. I actually
Oh
have
yeah,
a note.
you're Oliver, so of
yeah.
course you are.
I have a note that's specifically anything transmutation or mutation based absolutely terrifies him.
Yeah.
Alright, come at me, I guess.
Alright, you
I
fucking shark bastard.
Come at me, you shark bastard.
maybe someone else that snake looks. I'm not sure what that 1d5 was for, but it scares me nonetheless.
I think it's going for Luna.
I think it's going for Luna as well.
I saw those there.
That is going for Luna.
Luna,
Yeah.
it leaps out of
Yeah.
the pillar
Mm-hmm.
and goes straight for you.
Mm.
Some haste. Oh, super. Oh, no.
14 hits.
Yeah. And Luna's down again.
Maybe dead.
Actually, he has advantage because you're wounded.
Oh, yep, Luna's dead.
So we'll roll that again because it's 20.
Oh no.
So now the damage is rolling high.
Yep.
So what's your
I'm
maximum
pretty sure Luna's
HP?
dead.
I'm pretty sure Luna's dead.
What's your maximum HP?
20, but I'm at 6 at the moment.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
That straight up kills you. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, unless you have secret ultra instinct as well, then.
Nope.
Oh god.
Luna has nothing special about her but her crazy magic. And that's not going to help in any way.
Wild magic go burr.
Luna.
Yeah.
You see the shark dive through this pillar. The last thing you see
It just follows me
is as
home.
it passes into you. You watch as its jaws approach your face and begin to close, almost as if it's in slow motion. And everything goes black.
No, my child.
Oprix, what would you like to do?
And Luna is no more.
Oprix doesn't know that Luna has been killed. So Oprix, seeing that there is a shore
Right.
up here,
I just want to refer to something. She got swallowed whole.
Yeah.
She was not munched on.
okay. Well, he doesn't know you've been swallowed whole either. So he's going to dash all the way up here.
Poor Luna.
Okay.
Shh.
And use a bonus action to pull Eclipse, also 5 feet towards him. You can choose to fail this if you want, Eclipse.
I mean, we're pulling each other, so we would trust you.
It's telekinetic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still kinetic pulling, so
I mean,
he pulls you
Again,
5 feet towards him.
yeah, he's willing to give up or let it happen.
Swallowed by the shark there.
I imagine Luna, the rope is gone now, so just
sure
going.
Luna's got snapped off.
Yeah. So the
Behind
only
you-
line.
Yeah, behind you, you just feel the rope go as it becomes
The-
completely loose.
The only line he has left is Oliver, so he's going to devote all of his attention to pulling that line as he's moving 15 feet forward.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
standard action, dedicating all of his strength to pulling him.
Sure.
Uh,
But the water actually gets shallower here as you come out, so you can actually kind of like stand up and pull properly.
Okay. Does that increase his movement any?
Well, you probably not. Probably like take
Overall.
most of your movement, like get out and like scramble up there.
Yeah.
But you can easily like you can pull him a lot easier with that. Do you want to make an athletics?
Athletics. Since so many people are dying, he is going to go into a rage. So bonus action rage, and this allows him to roll athletics with advantage. Good thing. 22.
Yeah, Oliver, you just feel you're at force. The boat just like yank forward as you like just pulled forward several feet.
Away from the giant snake launcher, which is probably a relief.
Also the shark. Probably more importantly, the shark.
Somali.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Somali's going back. Somali's going back to deal with the shark.
Molly, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Somali's going to kind of slash her, thing with a claw. And with the claw, that one. So that is... Give me a second to get the blood right up. And now Somali's gonna tear into this thing again.
Okay. They both hit.
Right?
You just rip into the shark once again, and it kind of like thrashes around viciously as you do so. And it's going to take a legendary action if you're done with your turn.
Can I move anymore, or am I good?
How far did you move?
I moved from like over here to back where I was, so I
Technically,
think
you
probably
actually-
50.
Yeah, I think you actually moved further than 15, but I think it doesn't matter.
Okay,
So no, you definitely can't move anymore.
okay, then that's it.
Okay. Then it's going to take a legendary action as it swings around and tries to bite you.
Misses.
15. Misses.
Misses.
Okay. And with that, it kind of like, as you like dodge and weave out the way of its bites, it like, if the shark could look angry, the shark looks angry. And it kind of
What do you mean? Sharks always look angry.
Indeed. It
I
kind of
kind of
like,
do.
its tail kind of like whips around, goes towards you, and it begins to swim away. You can make an attack of opportunity.
Alright, will do.
Let's put it this way. The Doom music is playing behind the shark.
You like try and reach out, but this thing's tail kind of like sweeps around and like goes for your face. Kind of you have to like focus on dodging that, and you're unable to get the attack in properly. And it goes away and just disappears into the wall.
Okay.
And with that, I think you guys are out of combat time.
Four of us at least.
Yeah.
Luna's actually still in the shark shit.
Somali will, wander down this.
Yeah.
Clearly, she's gonna destroy it from the inside, right? Right?
You said we're out
No.
of combat?
I think Luna's gone.
You are out of combat.
Yeah, we're out of combat.
Eclipse is still dragging Oliver to the
Oliver.
shore.
swims for his life and collapses on shore, just breathing very heavily.
Obrix looks around for Luna.
You see
Obviously
some,
not.
a giant Somali burst out of the
Oh
water.
Jesus!
Oh,
That
we're
did
definitely
give you permission to see.
it.
Everything's
Eclipse will-
black.
Eclipse will walk towards Somali. Doesn't seem disturbed at
Somali?
all.
Somali does not seem disturbed.
Am I the only one disturbed?
Nope.
Yeah.
Obrix is a little bit disturbed. He doesn't really know what's going on, and he's also still searching for Luna. Telling it, "Where's Luna?"
The
think
line
it's,
I had on her went loose. I think the shark got her.
I think Somali still has Luna's hat. She never gave it back.
Somali will put down Luna's hat on the beach.
She?
Also,
The
at
line I
least you
had
kept the
on
bag of holding.
I do have the bag of holding, yeah.
Actually,
line I
Obrix
had
has a
on-
bag of holding.
Oh, you have it now, yeah, pass it
the
along.
the line I had on Luna went loose, so the shark must have taken her.
God.
Obrix kind of looks shocked and takes a few steps back
Mhm.
and kind of falls on his butt.
Oh, what
Somali just
now?
watches with cold snake eyes.
Oliver inches away from Somali, still looking quite terrified.
This isn't the time for you to be so cowardly. She's one of us. Get over it.
Not just that, we nearly died. Luna's gone. We're gonna have to go back through there.
That has nothing to do with you moving away from Somali just because you're freaked out of what she is right now.
Will you shut the hell up for 2 minutes and let us grieve?
Grieving won't help, but do it if you have to.
Is that really you, Somali? Are you okay?
Somali will redirect her gaze at Oliver and say, "Yes, it is me."
I didn't know you could do that. You mentioned snake stuff, but
Or did I?
you sound very scary.
Can you turn back?
Why should she?
Yeah, it's much.
She was the only one that was able to kill the shark, and as you said, we need to get back out. She should stay in that form.
Is power all that matters to you?
Motherfucker, you literally said that we need to get back out, and she's the only one who
I'm
can
not
do
the
it.
one who said that. Oliver is, for one.
I know, and okay,
But
fine.
all you ever talk about is power and strength and how physical beats all. Do you have no heart? Do you not care for the comrade we lost?
Of course I care. Sure, I didn't like her, but she was part of my crew.
Your
But-
crew.
I said our crew.
You
Well-
said your crew.
Yeah, my crew. As in, I don't mean that I'm the boss. I mean I'm part of this crew.
Could have fooled me. Since all you seem to think about is yourself.
Yeah, that's
Really?
not true.
Let's just keep moving.
Oliver,
Mhm.
I
I
need
do.
a charisma saving throw from you.
Goody. At least it's not sanity saving throw. Normal is 17.
Oliver,
Mhm.
an incredible amount of pain begins to shoot
Mm.
through your head.
Mhm.
Enough that you just want to collapse to your knees and begin screaming.
We will do exactly that then.
as this happens, something in your head begins to change slightly. You almost feel like you're on the verge of remembering something. It's so close there. On the outside, the rest of you watch as Oliver just collapses and begins screaming at the ceiling.
Clips does run towards Oliver as he's collapsing.
His hair begins to turn slightly whiter.
What the hell?
Oliver! And he rushes over and like is holding Oliver in his arms, just trying to like kind of wake him up, shaking him gently.
He wasn't. The shark didn't hit him, so what the hell's happening?
I don't know. I've never seen this before in all the years we've traveled together.
If I'm still in immense pain, I don't think I could talk if that's the case.
Perhaps it is the curse
We
that
begin-
you spoke of on
You
the
don't know about that yet. Shh.
She did.
Shh.
Oh,
She
yeah.
overheard.
Yeah. Oh, true.
How do you
what
know
curse?
about that?
I heard.
What curse?
Look, we can explain this more later. Right now we need to get out of here and get Oliver somewhere safe.
Oliver, give me an insight.
Oh, goody. I'm good at that as well. If I roll good. 18.
Okay, with that, the memory you were trying to grasp on becomes clearer in your head,
Mhm.
and you remember. You're standing in a castle. You don't know exactly where it is. The woman, the one you saw in the vision before, she's standing next to you. And ahead of you is another one. A fae, a man. He goes up and begins to speak to you. He's tall, almost 7 foot tall, almost and green, covered in vines and leaves.
Uh-oh.
Very well, I suppose we have a deal then. You will find my niece and bring her back here. In exchange, you will have your freedom. Find the girl called Luna and bring her to me, and I will lift this curse. The memory fades.
Oh god, did we just get two characters die?
And with that, the pain begins to die down and stop.
Oliver!
Dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Well, at least you're speaking now. Wake up.
I'm still lying on the ground. Way too shaken to do much right now.
Operic sighs, looks to Somali with a bit of a blank expression on his face, his eyes a bit glazed over. Watch after her. Watch after him. I'll be back.
Yes.
Let's go, Eclipse.
Somali will curl her snake body around him.
He does
really-
pull out his axe as he says right and falls off Rix.
Okay. There are 2 bodies around this camp, and this camp looks
Oprix.
fresh. The
Oprix
fires
is
are still
going-
lit.
Operix is gonna loot the bodies.
Okay, Oprix. As
Yep.
you go over to loot the bodies, you recognize the clothes they are wearing. The dark hooded cloaks they are wearing.
He'll whisper to himself, they got what they fucking deserved.
These are outer clansmen's robes from your clan.
Again, that's what he whispers is, they got what they fucking deserved. as he's looting their equipment.
Okay. They're not carrying very much at all. They're literally carrying a dagger each. That's honestly about it, actually. They really don't have much. You would probably...
Do I recognize them?
You don't, but there's several hundred people, especially amongst the outer disciples of your clan.
Uh-huh.
So it would be unlikely you'd recognize them anyway.
Do they look younger or older than me?
They look quite young.
Alright, so I probably wouldn't know them anyway, because I left a long time ago.
Yeah.
Clips is looking over to Vi to see what kills them, what killed them.
They have been ripped apart.
Shit, are you telling me that fucking shark can walk on land too?
If you can travel through walls like that, I don't doubt it. Although I doubt that they can stay on land for very long if their biology is anything like a normal shark's. Let's keep looking around.
Right. We need to do this quickly.
See, I imagine I see this purple light.
Yes.
Opix is going to carefully go through here to approach to see if he comes into sight of any mysterious purple crystals.
So yes, you do see them.
Or
but
they're the same kind.
It does not look like the same kind of the ones you have in your ship. In fact, you've actually pretty sure you've seen one of these before. These are just basically they're like little magic crystals that basically like absorb the ambient magic around an area and like basically shine out. They can be used for a few things.
So they're not the crystal we found in the bear.
No. That one is quite distinctive. Like it basically, you can basically see stuff moving within it. It's almost like cloudy.
Gross. Opix is gonna go over here, see if any of them are like loose.
No, they would need to be like basically mined to get them out.
Do you have anything that you can use to mine these things? We might want to come back here later. These are very valuable for magic users.
They're not very valuable, but they're decently valuable.
They're decently valuable for magic users.
If I break them off, can we use them as a light source?
Probably.
Or does...
They shine, don't they? So.
He does have smithing tools. Don't know if you'll allow him to break some pieces off with those.
Yeah, you can have a go at it. It might end up shattering them a little bit. It's possible, though.
While he's doing that, Opix will look around more.
Alright, yeah, he'll be doing that for a bit.
Sure.
Is there an actual body here?
Yes, there is a lizard man dead on the floor. As you approach, it looks like he's had his throat cut. And he has been stripped.
Probably by the assassins, I would presume.
Yeah. Something does catch your eye though as you approach him. He is still wearing a ring.
Alright, I will approach and I guess grab the ring with a cloth because he doesn't trust anything that might be magical.
Sure. Do you want to examine it all? Or...
I'm gonna examine it, yeah.
Okay, give me a history roll.
Sure. Where's that at? There it is. Not the best, but I'm in a bit of a hurry, so it
looks like
makes sense.
It looks like a signet ring for a noble. You don't recognize it though.
All right. Well, it's good to at least have. All right. Do I see anything else while I'm looking around here?
Nope.
Alright, well, we need to find that lever.
I rolled a 13 to get the crystals.
So yeah, a bit of like jangling around, you would like break off like a chunk of like one of the crystals. And yeah, you get like a decent sized little piece of crystal. You can like hold and use as a light.
Right. Can you give me a light source since he's using it?
doesn't give off fantastic light, but it's a little bit.
Oprix has moved over here to search for the lever.
Yeah, operates in the middle of this room. There is a big wooden lever.
Oprix will carefully approach. He's going to ready an action to dodge in case the shark appears. And then he's
Okay.
going to pull the lever. Pull
Okay.
the lever, Oprix!
You hear the clanking of machinery. It sounds like something's moving. It's done something.
Alright, we're going to rush back.
Somali's still with Oliver.
Is Oliver done being shocked?
Nope.
It's going to be hard to move him when he's like this.
It's fine. And he'll pick Oliver up and sling him over his shoulder.
Oliver's just completely limp.
Gonna refill the air in the bag real quick. Dump out any water.
bag. It
Wait.
will be a dangerous passage.
Oliver kind of looks up like, wait, no, don't.
Anyway, Oliver dumps out any water that's in there and refills the bag with air to make sure that they have plenty on the way out.
Okay.
We need to prepare for this. We'll likely find that damned shark again.
Very well. Shall I go first?
I'm not sure that whoever goes first is going to necessarily matter. This thing can travel through walls. It can hit any of us at any time.
If you all hide within the bag of holding, I could carry you.
Don't think there's enough space for that.
I mean, it's very big.
Yeah, it's like a
Uh,
10
The
by 10
internal
room.
space
Out
is
of
quite large.
character, the space is fine because it's like 60-foot square. It's more the problem of weight because it's a 500 pound limit.
Fair enough.
And I'm pretty sure Dragonborn and half dragons are quite heavy.
It had so much honey in it. You're telling me it didn't have more than 500 pounds of honey? And shit.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
Shit. Also dangerous, a bag of holding. If you go over its limit, it will send you to the astral plane.
Yep, we can burst and send it to the astral plane, so that's fine.
There's our total party kill.
I don't think in character we know all this detail, so
Fair enough.
he'll look at the both of them and go like, I'm willing to swim with Somali and cover her, but the two of you can go in the bag.
Unless you are feeling well enough to fight, Oliver.
Nah, just... Real quick before we go in, I will use my last spell thought with a... Do it with great. I can let you basically have a healing word to use. It's kind of silently passes you a misty red vial filled with what is labeled as a healing word potion.
Somali gives it to Eclipse.
And in we go.
Oprix is actually going to offer to use calm emotions on Oliver.
No, none of that. No, please.
He wants to feel all of this.
I understand, but if it comes down to it and you go catatonic like that again and we're in danger, I might have no choice but to use it.
Heh. That's...
And I hope you understand that it's not personal.
I know, it's... They just need a bit, I think.
Let's be quick about it then. We need to get out of here.
So are the
To
both of
bag we
you
go. Yep.
Yep, I guess, I mean,
Bag.
he's completely useless underwater, so...
Yep.
Okay.
when he takes the bag, he'll give it to Somali and say, I'm I don't think I can survive this if the shark attacks again. You're the only one who can make it out. The
Somali,
only one I can rely on to make it out. As he's handing the bag of holding with the two to her.
Somali takes the bag. Clips it to the belt she has.
With that, he gets ready, stands next to her, and nods his head whenever you're ready.
Very well. Somali will. Eclipse still has some rope on him, right?
Right?
If something comes to the worst, run away. I will pull this along for now, but I will let it go when we are attacked.
He'll nod his head.
Do you guys want to take a 10-minute break?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll remove my token for now since I am in bag.
Get back to the ship, and
So I know we should
Luna
have
is now
Luna
the
a
shark
lot, but
queen.
I know we should have Luna a lot for the memes, but I am sad that
Yeah.
she's dead.
Luna
Yeah.
kicked out of life.
Somali, I think I'm gonna try and have Somali at least recover her body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
in
the
the
final
shark.
thing she's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the final thing she's been kicked out of, though. Life.
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 Rude.
Somali,
I mean-
Luna would like it for someone to inherit the hat.
I mean, look at it this way: she's one step closer to being a lich or undead.
That's not what she wanted.
It's not
Joy
what
to
I
help.
thought she did.
She wanted to save someone from being undead.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Oprix might have to wear the hat in her honor.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really match his vibe, but.
It's a big black witch hat, so it
It's a
doesn't
green hat.
super match his. It's a
Green.
green, okay, big green witch hat doesn't super match his vibe, but he might wear it occasionally to
With a
remember
crystal
her.
flower just on the side of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I just
ice
eat the crystal flower.
Just the sad music.
Yep.
Well,
Luna had dreams. Wants.
Um.
Desires.
so sorry.
And now she's fish food. You'll never be kicked
could
out of
try.
another place again.
We can try and buy a raised dead at the mage college.
I mean, we need a body for that if we're
Yeah, we
leaving
need
it
the
there.
body.
So
Yep. So
I wouldn't
let's
recommend risking it.
get the body.
Could end up killing another one of you guys, and it's not worth it.
We have to get through anyway, so if we have to kill the shark to get through, then.
Yep.
Which seems like it's going to be the only option, because it's just going to follow us otherwise.
True. Just a bit of low dump there,
Sorry that Somali's third level power reveal had to come like this.
Yep.
the best but worst time.
She's had this for a while. I just
Uh-huh.
didn't have a good moment for it.
Well, now it's as good of a moment as any, I'd say.
You tried to save her. It's all that matters.
Everyone's having a bad day, basically.
The water was not friendly. I think his Zip also got eaten by the shark, so
Oh no!
yeah, the snake is also dead.
I mean, Luna I could get over, but not Zip.
Zip!
just everyone forgets about him and just remembers Zip from now on.
Yep.
I guess your new character, if we don't get the resurrection, Do you even want your character to be resurrected? That's a good question.
I mean, I love Luna, so she's my child.
Uh-huh.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah.
If we
Who
can
knows?
manage to get a resurrection, that's great.
If Luna doesn't get resurrected, I'm just gonna make a crazy character next. Just
Wait, if Luna
Crazy?
wasn't crazy?
no, that's not crazy. I've played a
Oh,
lot crazier
God.
characters than that.
I mean, Oliver's gonna be dead set on resurrecting her for obvious reasons now.
The rest
Yeah.
is going to be someone who's going to be talking to himself.
I mean, there's the reason one, he's a doctor, he doesn't like letting his friends or patients die on him, and two, oh god, I don't want to be cursed.
Just got loads up that you actually need Luna.
Uh-huh.
Because you need Luna to actually fill you in with some information about who that could be.
Mm-hmm.
I have a teeny in my lap now.
You have what in your lap? Oh, you got a dog.
Friend.
No, a cat.
Oh, cat.
His name is Teeny. He is not small in the least bit.
Is it a fat cat then?
No.
Huh?
Not fat. He's just large.
Big.
He was like super
Built
small when he
different.
was young. So we called him Teeny, and now he's larger than our. He's actually heavier than our fat cat, despite not actually being fat.
Chunky cat.
He just apparently is full of muscle. He's got a big head too.
Is everybody back?
Yep.
Yep. Maybe I don't know if Tall's back yet.
Wait for time.
Yeah.
Just crying about Luna's death.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
pause here.
mostly the snake's death. Zip's death.
Yeah, it's just Zip's death,
Yeah.
really.
Zip
Zip
is
would
the
have been on
real
it.
loss here.
So is Todd back now?
I am
He says
here.
yes. Yeah.
Hey.
I am.
We ready to carry on then?
Yep.
I am.
Physically, but not emotionally ready.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I see nothing but darkness on my screen because I'm in a bag.
As you should.
Yes. I am also in a bag.
Mhm.
I can see what's in the confines of the bag, and that is it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
We're going to heaven.
Luna,
Somali will.
Yep.
Oh god.
you find yourself somewhere else. Around you, it's black. Just blackness. You're not standing on anything. You're not anywhere.
Technically, then I'm just falling.
It looks you're not. You feels like you're standing on something, but it doesn't. There's nothing there.
I can fly.
In the distance, you can see what looks like stars, but they seem a little off almost. Luna,
Yeah.
that feels like you sit in there. You're just left there, floating there, for what feels like you don't know how long. Hours, days, years.
Centuries.
It could be. You're not sure. But eventually, finally, something happens. In front of your eyes, out of the nothingness, someone steps into existence.
Zip!
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't believe that's God.
A
The hecking
lady,
concerned.
The lady with two faces
I think
begins
it
to
was
walk towards you silently.
very big.
She is. And you've seen her before.
Have I?
This was the same lady that your father was talking to in your vision.
Oh. Hello? Hello?
You have come.
I guess? Can I just wound up here after, I think, being eaten by a shark?
Yes. You died.
Oh. Shit! How the hell am I going to help my dad now? Wait,
You will not.
you know my dad, don't you? I saw you.
Yes, he came to me.
Why? Why did he come to
Would
you?
you like to go back?
Yes. I need to still help him.
You cannot help him. He has already decided his path to walk.
And what path is that?
He asked me for a deal.
And what was the deal?
Nothing that concerns you, except for a single part.
And what was that part?
He wished to protect you.
What did he give you in return?
That is of little concern to you.
It's a very big concern to me.
If you do not wish to return, I will tell you.
Uh-oh.
Dilemma. Such a...
Moral dilemma.
God damn
Well,
it.
not really a moral dilemma. Either she tells you and
Yeah.
you die, or you live and you
As
figure it
in
out
your
later.
mortality.
This offer is a one-time deal. I can
I guess...
restore you only once.
So,
No,
if you restore me...
that is not correct. I will only restore you once.
So if you restore me, what does my dad lose?
Nothing. His deal is already paid for.
So if I don't accept it, would he still have paid that?
Yes, but
So
he
now-
has already. He has other conditions to this deal, of course. Things that he wanted.
So no matter what, even if I reject the deal, he would still give it up.
If you reject it, you will come with me to the land thereafter.
I wish to return.
Very well.
Even if you say I can't help him,
You cannot.
I still will.
Would you like to make a deal, little mortal?
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh god!
You see, the mask part of her face smiles slightly. I am the Lady of Death. One with two faces.
I guess as much that you were deaf. It's very nice.
I would like you to stop your father.
In what way?
His actions go against the natural order. It cannot be allowed.
So you want me to stop my father?
Yes.
But How do you want me to stop him? By killing him, or
It
are you
matters not.
allowing-
You merely
so you-
need to stop him.
I can do that. But what would I gain from stopping him?
What would you like? I can give you many things. I can return one from death for you. I can offer immortality.
I don't
I can
need.
give you secrets beyond normal mortal ears.
I just want my dad back. I want him to be back to what he used to be before I was born. Back to
The deal
what
is
my mother
struck.
wanted.
You stop him, and it will be fulfilled.
Just to clarify, he still will be alive
Luna,
after.
you disappear. You find yourself inside.
The most important thing.
It is fleshy. You are inside a shark. Now, Somali, Eclipse, Oprix,
Yeah.
Oliver.
Hey Luna, I would like to introduce you to Faye 101.
Never struck a deal with the Fae!
I disagree. Striking deals with all fates are a great idea. Nothing bad
Oh,
could go ever wrong.
You're the Marvo of the group. I see how it is.
100% true. And only me and Fox knows what that means.
Yep. All right. Anyway, Somali's gonna start swimming.
Okay.
Up, she coming?
I'm only coming so that I can see what's happening. Even though I can't technically see what's happening out in
I
character.
can't see what's happening. But I'm
I'll
also
blink.
curious.
I see nothing but darkness.
I'll have to go by theater of the mind.
Okay.
Fools, I do not need your theater of the mind.
All right. We make it out into this biggie.
Indeed.
I drank the potion before we went into this. That was on me. That's my bad.
What potion? The one Oliver gave you?
Yep. Well, Oliver gave you, and you gave to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can roll it if you're using it now.
Yeah, please do.
Alright. Healing word, hold on. It's my last spell slot. And it's a max heal for that level. Probably not gonna be enough, though.
Luna, what
Yep.
would you like to do?
Is one full? I'm guessing I can speak where I am.
You can certainly speak, sure.
Perfect. But it's the water is what I'm asking. Like, am I able to speak without drowning?
Yeah, you actually have a...
Wonderful.
And
I
the
can be
tummy is
useful.
It's not good smelling yet. There is
It
some.
smells
can't-
like the fish market.
I'm just gonna magic missile it from inside.
Okay. Are you trying to like blast a hole through it?
I'm looking for where its head is and just kind of aiming at that, trying to figure out from what I could kind of guess.
Okay.
You'll either blast a hole through its head or its butt.
My guess is it's gonna hit because I'm like in it.
Yeah, also magic missile hits automatically.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no matter what, it's gonna
Going to double certainly hit.
1,
It has indigestion now.
2,
I
3.
Okay.
think those were all to GM, but that's fine.
It is all to GM.
Oh, is
but
it?
That's fine.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that needs to see it, but still.
So, the shark comes flying out of the wall, thrashing violently as it splashes around.
And we get an Eclipse's token near us, by the way.
Yeah, where is it for us? You can get your token.
He's probably back
no,
down
he's,
the hole.
He's there. Where's
Okay, there
Oliver's
he is.
token gone?
I'm in the bag, so I removed it for now.
Okay.
Emotionless.
Yep.
Well then. I guess roll initiative again.
Alrighty. God, roll 20's being a little laggy.
Should I roll mine or not?
Sure, you can roll yours.
Us
Yeah.
being in the bag, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, just in case we come out, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not connected to my token because my token's not there, but
Same.
Uh,
Oh, it's to Jim again. I thought I thought I did disabled it. Then now it's disabled.
is everybody on there? No, he doesn't. Luna hasn't.
I have, but I don't have a token to click on.
Oh, it's hidden. It's because you're hidden in the wall.
Yeah. It's fine. There you go.
Okay. Is that everybody? I think so. Eclipse. What do you want to do?
Going to ready to. Well, he's holding on to Somali, so when she goes in, he'll be dragged in with her.
Okay.
And
No, it's Eclipse, I can't see.
I actually have a crystal that shows me light.
Okay. Cool.
So if that's,
You know what? I'll make your light a little bit purple. There you go.
thank you. And as a ready action, I want to strike at this thing when Somali closes in.
Okay, sure. Somali.
Somali closes in.
Okay, Somali closes in. Eclipse, make your attack.
Out of character, we're still tied to the rope. So, is the rope just going into the bag of holding, which is just on Somali's waist?
I guess.
So, Somali is technically
Yeah, it's not on
attached
Somali.
by rope. Oh, it's not on Somali. You gave it to
Oh, the bag of
the
holding.
bag of
is-
holding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so technically speaking, Somali's attached by rope.
Alright, and Somali
17.
went in.
17 hits.
For 7 damage.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Predatory strikes again for Somali on her action.
Go for it. Both hit.
Okay.
Okay. It is going to try to rip into Somali.
Very well.
Are you still at full health?
Not full, but
Then
not
it-
flooded
then-
either.
Then it has advantage.
Okay.
Oof.
That will hit.
Oof.
And that will. Give me a second. Need to look up.
Did I get returned with full HP?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yep. So I have resistance to this damage, so it is halved. So that's 14 damage, I guess?
Yep.
Halved?
Yep.
Okay, I'm below half, which means that happens at the start of my next turn.
Okay. Second attack, it goes biting for Eclipse.
Oh shit, now I die.
Goodbye.
Yep. Fuck. Down.
You're down.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're not dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I could have rage. Would you allow me to rage?
Yeah, go on, man. Just this once, though.
Alright, so he's actually still up.
Just remember in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's on me. So, 19 divided by half.
Be around 9-ish. somewhere.
Right. Yeah, 9.
Okay. Upwards.
You're in the bag,
I'm in the
but
bag.
Would you like to do
So,
the bag actions?
Got some peace signs.
I'm just gonna actually.
I'd be careful.
Is it does it have to be someone I can see? Choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. I technically can't see anyone, so I can't use it. Never mind. I guess I'm just going to ready in action if something appears out of the bag that is not one of my friends. I will shoot a firebolt at it, and
Okay.
that'll be my ready in action until, necessary.
Okay. No.
Question: do I see a purple gem?
No.
Okay, fair. Then I'm going to cast a spell. Let me just put people on the spells. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on it.
Okay.
Fish for dinner.
Boop. That's 1, 2, and 3.
They all hit because
Do
you're
that
inside the thing.
And trick.
See the damage.
It's like 21, I think, total.
So from outside this shark, you just see as beams of light just explode out from within it, kind of like cutting it to ribbons. They last for a moment, lighting up the cave. It is fire damage, so it is halved. But you're inside it, so it's also doubled.
Oh, no change.
Noche.
21.
Spell got neither stronger nor worse.
Okay. The shark does not look happy. There are big holes inside this thing. In fact,
Oh no.
you might just catch a glimpse of someone inside of it. Anything else, Luna?
I'm still alive! Help!
It is going to take a legendary action.
Fuck.
It
To eat
dives
itself.
downwards towards the floor. You
Okay.
two
Do we
can
get
make
attack
attacks of opportunity?
Yep.
Kill it.
Alright.
It's gonna
23
crush.
hits.
And. Okay, so it's normal because I wasn't reckless attacking, even though I should. Yeah.
Roll your
Roll
damage.
damage.
9.
Just. You manage to kill it.
Yeah!
Clutch. Clutch.
Woo!
I didn't get crushed.
As it begins to disappear into the ground, you see Luna kind of like begin to float out of this shark. It seems it's passing through her as well.
Oh wow.
As it does so, Luna gets kind of like flung backwards from the momentum. You bring your claw and your axe down on this shark, bury them into it, just as it was about to disappear underground. It kind of like flails around wildly for a moment, and then it stops moving.
Just see Luna waving.
He's going to prioritize grabbing Luna.
Ooh.
Somali
Just
is
a big old
grappling
wave.
with a wave
Was that
of
Somali?
bloodlust. Somali's
Oh, you're going to keep
grappling
attacking.
with a wave of bloodlust. So, Dart, do I still need to make that now that we're out of initiative?
What is it? Sorry?
The bloodlust part of her feature where she starts attacking whatever's near her. when she's below half HP.
I think she might.
Yep.
No.
Thought so.
We're not out of the water yet.
No. Okay, she just makes the wisdom save.
Good.
Okay.
We're on a
Well,
timer.
with that, you are out of combat.
Yeah. Clips is taking Luna and dragging her to the
Waving.
ship.
That's Molly and
Yeah.
clips.
Somali staggers a little bit in the water, clutching her face. She will attempt to transform back. Dart, does she have any issues doing this?
Give me a charisma roll. It's a charisma save.
All right. 9.
You are not unable to transform back.
That is a problem. Somali basically pushes Luna and Eclipse towards the exit with the air, and Somali is going to head this way.
Well, but Clips will drag Luna to the ship.
Don't know why tracking her when she can't move.
And Somali will also pass you the bag of holding while she pushes
Thank
you,
you.
by the way.
Luna grabs the bag of
Right.
holding. Just so she
Why
can...
is Opryx going with Somali?
Originally, the bag was
On.
She passed.
You're muted.
For some reason, my thing isn't like allowing.
You
me
now
to
with
drag it
Luna.
properly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She
now with
passed
Luna.
on Luna's hat back to her as well.
She puts it back on, stylish as ever.
It's only slightly wet, soggy,
It's
A bit of
completely
blood.
drenched. Let's be real.
a little bit of blood.
It's fine.
The flour may be a little bit, Actually, it's crystallized, correct? Not just ice.
Kind of and kind of not.
Well, if it's ice, then it might just be melting slightly.
It's kind of crystallized. So you got to put an extra spell on it to where it was originally ice, and now it's kind of crystallized.
Gotcha. Cool.
The original spell was just ice.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Now we're onto the boat.
Yep.
Smiley,
Boat.
you head back to the camp area.
Yep. She's heading back that way.
Okay. What you doing?
She's still attempting to transform back.
How are you going to get back?
Good question.
You keep trying
I mean,
to transform back into yourself. It isn't working.
Smalley is upset.
Just a tear runs down the face.
Do
Snakes
have
can't cry, you fool!
Somali's gonna try and rest then in this area.
Okay. The rest of you head back to the ship.
I'm being dragged along with the bag on me now. So
Yeah, we're in the bag too. So like, what are we gonna do?
yeah,
Okay.
I control
We're
them.
told to come out
They're
here.
just like, maybe they got eaten by a shark and we're at the bottom of the ocean right now.
Eclipse is dragging Luna, and he has the bag now, so he's going straight to the ship.
Okay.
Are you going to let us out?
No.
There's only so much air in here.
But yeah.
Yeah, when you're on the ship, he'll let you out.
As you breach the surface, it is bright. A section of the wall over here has opened up, a large section. Well, that was previously just rock. Now it's opened up into open sky.
He'll turn to the captain and immediately let them out of the bag because he wanted to be on the ship before he let anyone out. He'll turn to the captain and say,
Oh, fresh air.
Hi guys.
Oliver just
Luna!
kind of flops
Hi.
out, right?
"Stay back! Stay here! I'm going for Molly." And then he jumps back into the water.
Opryx is rushes over to Luna. It's like pulling on her face and slapping himself in the face to make sure he's alive.
Albrecht,
Ow.
I think I'm hallucinating.
No,
I also
no,
think
I'm
I might
alive.
be hallucinating.
No, I have a little bit to discuss when everyone's here.
Albrecht, my curse isn't contagious, is it?
I don't know. I'm very confused and bewildered, and I think I need to have a lie down.
Everything's fine. Just a slight problem. I'll talk to you guys when everyone's here.
Is Somali okay? I know that Eclipse said that they would go back for her.
From what I could tell, she shoved me and Eclipse back and looked like she was trying to change. I'm guessing the snake person was Somali.
That was Somali, yes.
It was like she was trying to change but couldn't. And
Maybe
then
she was
left
trying
off.
to change back.
And then left in the other direction in the cave. I don't even know what's up there. Because I was swallowed by a shark.
Oh, God, I hope she's
Right.
going to be alright.
Remember the snake Somali coming to try and save me before I got swallowed.
Well, Oprix's eyes are no longer glazed over.
Yeah, Oliver, on the other hand, is just frozen. You don't think he's blinked once yet?
Oliver, buddy, are you okay?
No.
Oliver, what's wrong?
He's gonna grab your hand and feel for a pulse real quick.
I'd be surprised if I don't or do actually.
Don't you ever do that ever again.
Technically I can't do that again.
From now on, when I say that I have a bad feeling about something, you should all listen.
Well, I do have a few things to discuss now.
Back to Somali and
Eclipse,
Does
you make your
Eclipse
way
have
back.
any problem?
No problems getting back there.
Need to go.
Yes. All right.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
Somali. Everyone's safe. You can come back.
Just gonna roll a little wisdom save. Don't worry about it. Okay. Somali lifts her head up from the sand where she appeared to be napping, or at least trying to sleep, and she looks as perturbed as a snake can look, which is somewhat perturbed. And says, "Leave."
Leave? You want me to leave?
Go! And she claws some sand at you.
If I go, how are you going to come back? How do you know where we're going to be?
I do not, but it is too dangerous for you to remain.
What about your Obi? Don't you want to find him again? You can't just stay here.
I can't go back right now.
What's wrong? Can you not turn back?
Somali shakes her head and also sort of recoils from you gently.
I can feel myself losing my grip.
Well, I'll leave if that's what you want, but I want you to try something first. Can we agree on that?
She looks at you.
Just give yourself a moment and think about what you want. And focus on that. Hold on to it and make sure you do anything you can to get it.
Okay. Uh, she will attempt to do this.
Sure. What kind of things do you focus on?
It's very hard for Somali to focus on many things right now, so she just thinks of her Obi and how they're still looking for her in a desert and how much she wants to get back to them. She also thinks about the few memories she has when she was still human and tries to focus in on those feelings and those emotions which feel completely alien and foreign to her right now.
Okay. Close your eyes, focusing on these emotions, these feelings, these memories. What was that? You focus in on them, willing yourself back to the way you were, almost. And when you open your eyes once again, there's nothing. You can't see.
Hooray!
You did it!
You're half back to normal.
Somali will blink and flex her hands, make sure they're not scaly.
They don't feel scaly. They feel normal.
How are you
Ethan,
feeling, Tamale?
you see big tears well up in her eye as she just breaks down crying. So scary!
Eclipse will put down his axe and sit next to Somali. You know, just letting her cry.
Yep, she will cry into his chest if he allows it.
He does allow it.
She's shaking gently. I didn't think I was gonna come back. Everything's different. It's a bit more normal.
Listen, I know I didn't speak exactly what I meant back there, but you have a power inside of you, and it is yours. If we didn't have that form you took, I'm pretty sure we would have all died. So you can hate it, but I don't think it'll ever be gone from you. It'll always be a part of you. But always remember about your treasure and the will you have to get it and to take it. That is a true nature of a dragon. The determination of getting what they want. If you have that determination, it doesn't matter what form you take.
Okay. I'll try.
You're strong, Somali. I know the others don't see it because you're so young, but you're one of the strongest among us.
Somali sniffles and dries her eyes. Can we go back now?
He'll give a smile as much as he can with his dragon face and says, "Of course. Everyone's worried about you. Let's go."
Somali nods.
Okay. And with that, make your way back to the ship. What happened down there? At least you all got back safely, but you look a mess.
Yeah, safely.
Upper looks completely unharmed, but as soon as Somali gets back, he drops everything and just kind of runs to her and hugs her. You're okay.
We were attacked by a shark, Captain. No big deal.
No big deal. It was a big fucking shark with a crystal embedded in it. Which, might I add, we left there because, one, it's one of those evil crystals that changes things and people, and two, we were in a bit of a hurry to breathe again.
What? You want to go down there and get it?
That's not what I'm saying.
Good, because it can stick. Good, because the sea can have it for all I care.
And what if somebody or something more dangerous finds it?
He'll cough.
That's
And
what I
we'll
thought.
handle it then.
Please don't fight.
Right. Sorry,
I'm going
Somali.
back for it.
You're going back for what?
The crystal.
You may want to take the bag so you can
I'm going
scoop it
to.
in.
I will grab the bag from whoever has it.
Eclipse has it.
Yeah, Clips will hand you the bag.
Oh,
I cannot risk it falling into the wrong hands. You already gave away one, but that one's at least relatively protected. I'll be back. He's going to go back, grab the crystal with a cloth and put it in the bag and come back.
Give me a survival roll to try and cut it out of the thing.
Alright. 18.
Okay. You have to like go back and forth a few times, kind of like dipping back out of the cave so you can like breathe. But eventually you kind of like get in there, you're able to like find where it is. It was embedded close to its brain.
Ugh. Bastard.
You are able to get it out. It is quite small actually, it's smaller than the other ones you've seen so far.
Not risking touching it with my hands, so
Okay.
he puts it in the bag. And then comes back. And he just kind of shakes off all the water. Done.
Welcome back. So, I need to have a chat with you all.
I think I need to have one too, but you should go first, I think.
I'm not entirely sure Oliver is quite back yet.
So, as you know, I'm alive and well.
can we do this below decks?
Sure.
There we go. With the emotional support dog.
Somali's still clinging to Oprix.
Oprix still has his arm around her,
Mhm.
very protectively. This is the side you haven't seen of him, Oliver.
So, yeah, I kind of did die back then.
So
But
how are
you're
you here?
now.
I went into a different plane and saw the death.
So you died, saw death, but what was it? Some huge cloaked figure with skeleton face?
No. It was a woman with two faces.
That sounds somehow creepier than what I imagined.
She was huge.
Well, at least I got the size part right.
Almost as big as a galaxy. But, so she gave me some information about my dad. And that he pretty much has made a deal with her. In return for multiple things. One of them, from what I was told, was to protect me. But only once. She brought me back. But before she did, I may have made a deal with her myself.
Are you a complete idiot?
I know how it sounds, but
I'm so dead.
in return, I guess I probably should tell you now, if you haven't figured it out yet. But my dad is a lich,
Ooh.
the one from the rings.
Wait, are we talking about the friendly one or
Mm-hmm.
the other one? Oh, thank the gods.
There's only one.
Thought there were more.
No, it's
Must have been
multiple liches.
somewhere else then.
There may be more. You don't necessarily know.
Also accurate.
True. But in which, so I asked Death in return for she wanted me to stop him because he's going against something that she does not like.
Exactly
Defying,
is he doing?
she would not say. I asked for more information, but she wouldn't give it. She did give me the option to not return for the information. But I decided to come back. Because why is information when I could live? But
That's
now
probably
I
the smart
must-
choice you made so far.
now I must stop him so that I can return him back to what he used to be.
Is it common knowledge that you basically have to die to become a lich?
I imagine that's pretty common knowledge.
What he used to be, do you mean
A lizard
human
man.
or lizard man or
Mhm.
dead? Wait, if he's a lizard man, how? Are you also a lizard?
No. I guess I could
How?
say a bit
know what?
more information.
Please, just nothing.
You
Graphic.
do know of Alison's path. As you said, you were also on the rings.
Did I say that?
I thought you did.
I think he's been lying about where he's been from this entire time.
He has been lying
Okay.
about where he's been from. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I said I was from
Okay.
Australia. I don't know what you mean.
Cut that part out. Do you guys know of Alison's path?
I do not,
No,
out of
it's-
character at least.
Can I history check?
Sure.
It's a pretty big
Uh-oh.
thing on the rings.
I'll
Nope,
history.
doesn't know.
You know on the map that the captain showed us.
Yes.
You know the chasm.
Oliver, roll with advantage.
Okay. Three, take two, big roll.
Yeah, you know a lot about this. I'll let Luna tell you about it first.
You know on the map the big chasm of water that kind of goes up and stays like that.
Yep.
That creates a path to the other side, connecting two islands.
Oh yeah, that thing. I think we were looking at it on the map when you were explaining that trip.
True, but that was where I was born. That path never used to be like that.
I see.
You see, my mother sacrificed herself using everything that she was, all her power, all her life. But even then, it wasn't enough to bring me back, to bring me here. Because, as you know, my magic is a little bit dodgy.
Oliver, you already knew all of that, and you're not
Mhm.
sure how.
Oliver just kind of staring out into space right now. Just...
You probably think that my mother was human.
Well, by the way you said that, now I have to assume she's not.
She was an archfey of water.
Albert's just trying to do the math in his head. Archfey of Water plus Lizardman equals human?
And neither am
Imagine
I a
that
human.
that one gif with the math
Yes,
symbols
exactly.
floating.
Yep.
I am not a human either.
You look like one.
You
Are
could
you some
say,
kind of fae or changeling or something?
technically
Things?
a
What did she
fae.
look like?
Hmm?
What did she look like about?
What did Luna look like?
Your Archfey of Water.
My mother.
Luna,
I don't know, really.
Hmm.
I was told stories, but very little. I would hear a story every so often from my father, but it would never go too far into detail. It brought him too much pain. But I'm a race that is called... I can't pronounce this, I'll put this in chat.
Ishim.
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 Don't know if that's right,
Ishim.
but I'm at Ishim.
Yeah.
A race born from desire, from want, driven by a promise. But now that promise will force me to help to stop my father. As it's something that I cannot go against, nor do I wish to. So, I'm asking all of you, would you lend me your power, your strength? To help
While-
stop my father. And in return, I will do the same for you. Help you on
Their
anything.
fathers.
Yes, thank you. Help me stop my father, who is dead and has been for a long time.
Also, he was the only one in his family that was actually cool to him.
Yeah, that too. So help me stop the only person who ever loved me. No, anyway, in character, he actually says, "Look, I don't know what help I could be. I have a little bit of magic and a lot of trauma, but I suppose I can lend you what little strength I have. In exchange, stop getting us kicked out of places."
I try.
He gives a bit of a smirk.
Uh-huh.
And then gives one back as she gives out a little laugh. What's
I
it
mean,
about?
I guess I will. I don't have much of a choice in this time. Are you gonna be alright, Luna? You
Well-
died.
Yeah, I died, but
I mean,
my
like,
father is a lich. I have experienced many weird things. Or
Like,
not weird
Peter?
things, considering from my point of view.
I'm talking about your mental health, not your physical health right now.
I think so. I think I'll be fine.
Out of character, I want to know, since Luna took a bunch of damage from the shark, does she look intact?
She
or
was
does-
restored back to full.
Her clothes are absolutely destroyed. They're kind of like ripped and shredded apart.
Mhm.
And Luna herself,
Please tell me the important
Look-
bits are covered.
yes, the important bits are covered. It's tactful nudity.
The
Gotcha,
shoulders
gotcha.
showing, part of a leg.
But Luna herself looks absolutely fine. There are some blood stains on her, of course. There's coloured blood all over her. but she doesn't look like she herself is harmed.
Out of character, and this is completely optional and up to the DM or the players or whatever. In previous games, whenever somebody's character died and they were brought back, there's usually some kind of touch of death that I've seen on them. I thought that you might like that idea, but of course it's completely optional. You can just be yourself if you want. Touch of death usually is just like a strand of hair changing color or something like that.
Seems interesting.
In this case, no. Maybe if you use a normal resurrection spell.
Gotcha.
Because it was death herself that brought me back.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's basically a true resurrection.
Probably even stronger than a true resurrection at that point.
Fair enough. Yeah, but I think that might be a cool idea for the future if you guys want to use it. If not, that's totally fine too.
Is a
Oliver
interesting
becomes more
feature, and I
white
would
now.
not.
So,
Is a interesting feature, and I would agree to having it in the game. Yes.
Okay, yeah. If you're brought back by a normal resurrection, there will be some kind of mark left over.
Anyway, back to sentimental
Yeah.
stuff. Sorry to interrupt.
so Eclipse, Somali.
Eclipse
You
takes a deep sigh and say, "Listen, we're all part of the same crew, which means we should all have each other's backs, regardless. So yeah, I'm in."
Smallage will just go over and take Luna's hand quietly.
Luna thinks that's an agreement, so she'll accept. Gives her a little pat on the head.
Alprix looks around and then looks sad for a moment. I just realized. Poor Zip.
Oh no, Zip's right here.
Zip is not right there.
Oh no. God damn it!
Actually, no, Zip's a summoned creature, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, he's fine.
Oh, damn! I thought it was a real creep for a second.
No, Zip's a film.
Oh, thank God, Zip's okay.
Yeah, Zip's a film. He's fine. I'll just bring him back later.
Listen,
He's probably
Zip-
traumatized though.
I mean, Zip will always live. Even if you die, he'll just go to another person.
True. But thank you. And if any of you needs anything, help, anything, I will be there.
Oh, Alprix looks over to Oliver.
Can I ask you a question real quick? It's gonna sound weird.
Sure.
Do you have any weird uncles or anything?
Uncles?
Ones that might be looking for you for some reason?
Not to your knowledge.
Not that I know of. All I know is of my father and mother. I don't think my father ever spoke of anyone else in my family. May I ask why?
It's complicated. I had a bit of a just kind of like gestures to his hair, which is now noticeably more white.
If you need some information about my family, there might be some stuff at my home. It's just in
Oliver
this.
has a curse.
Yeah. Since it was brought up, explain that curse to me, Oliver.
I wish I could. I honestly don't know where I got it or who or why.
Then what do you know about the curse? Explain that.
I mean, I know it's gonna do something terrible, but that's about it. And there was, again, I can't remember much. But before I was here, I was somewhere else before you found me, Alprix. Yeah,
Do you know how to lift the curse?
apparently someone who's looking for Luna is.
Someone looking
I
for me?
remembered that much while I was in pain earlier.
Oliver was screaming on the floor.
Not to make you bring this up, but
Mhm.
do you remember what that person said?
Yeah, just to find their niece Luna and they lift it. It was a fae, I think.
Well, we could always check my old home. It's only in the swamp area. There's other rings.
I guess it was a good thing we came here then.
I'm not sure about that still.
So what? After we deal with the crystal, we're going to go and check on Luna's home.
I guess.
Sounds like a plan.
And I'm not
Go.
really in the planning mind space right now, if you can forgive me.
Perhaps we should talk to the captain, get him to move the boat, and we'll have a rest.
The boat has already started moving.
Yeah.
Perhaps we have a rest for now. I mean,
Sounds like a good idea.
from the sounds of it,
I'd like
Oliver's
that, yeah.
too well.
could-
I almost
I-
died. Technically died.
Oh, almost!
You
Pinnacle.
died.
Yes and no. I'm here, aren't I?
Just because you are here doesn't mean you didn't die. Resurrection is a
Oliver
thing,
is-
you know.
Glaring very hard right now.
Let's stop swaying over the semantics. She's here now. That's all that matters.
I guess
True.
I'd be willing to talk more about my condition in the morning. I just need some space right now, I think.
I
That's
think I
fine.
could also use a bit of a break. I'm gonna go above deck for a bit. You may come along if you wish. Somali.
Somali looks like she's thinking about it, but then shakes her head.
Alright. I'll see you all later then.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna go collapse in a bed somewhere. Yeah.
Alright, the competition is who can have the most deaths while still retaining their character.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do we win if we get the most deaths?
Probably being dead.
Probably
Yeah.
being dead.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yay.
You get the most epic death scene, that's what happens.
Mhm.
Yay.
Now, I think that's a good place to end it for tonight.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ooh, emotional.
Sure is. And that's a good
Yay.
place to level up to level 4 because
Indeed it
fuck
is.
that shark.
You
Oh.
guys level up.
Yeah.
Finally!
shark.
I didn't
And
like
It
that
already
part.
took a death experience.
Give me
For
more
real.
intelligence. I'm up to 20, yes.
20 intelligence.
What
Super
is
intelligent.
the most intelligent?
Super.
Mm,
Intelligante.
Well,
Delegante.
congratulations on surviving the dead man's cut. Mostly.
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 Did you expect us to
Sort of.
perish like that?
Not really.
Not
But it-
really.
Did.
not
I mean,
really.
that damage. My lord, that damage.